motivation isn't what you think it is. Sure, you have spur-of-the-moment actions taken because of motivation, but never continuous moments over a period of time. And you may be wondering, why is that? It's because motivation is gone quicker than it appears. It's like a drug, and you're constantly waiting for the high to kick in. But it's never as strong as the first time. And when it does kick in, you feel amazing, on top of the world, ready for whatever life throws your way. But as that high fades, so does your spark. But don't get it fucked up. Motivation isn't all bad, because it's the thing that gets you going. And once you take action, you start experiencing friction and realize that motivation isn't strong enough to muscle through the resistance. You're faced to make one of two decisions. You could stop taking action and wait for the motivation to come back, or you could continue taking action even though it's frightening, because that's what it really boils down to. You're scared of how hard it is, the sacrifices you're gonna have to make, the unknown journey ahead. But it's only here in the second option where you will grow and become better as a human being. And isn't that what we all really want? To be the person we dream of being? I think so. So how do you avoid just taking the easy route, option number 1, and continue on the path of option number 2? The first thing you must do is acknowledge that the road ahead will be hard. You're gonna run into roadblocks, you're gonna want to give up, and it's gonna feel like it's just too much. But you have to accept that and know that you're strong enough to persevere through all of it. Because just believing isn't enough. Because you can stop believing, but you can't stop knowing. So you must know without a shadow of a doubt that you're capable. You should be able to envision yourself on the other side completing the action, and know that's in your future. So when those voices start saying, you're not good enough, it's too hard, you should quit while you're ahead, you can simply tell them to shut the fuck up. Because you know they're all lies, and you've already accepted that they were gonna start talking. But what happens when the voices don't listen and they keep running their fucking mouths? I'm glad you asked, because this is usually where people give up. So this is where you have to dig deep and outwork the voices. You have to put your head down and just fucking grind until you get the eetsiest, tiniest, smallest sliver of success. Because once you're able to taste success, the voices get that much quieter, because you know you're a little bit closer to where you want to be. And now, since you've experienced success, you're energized to experience some more, and some more, and some more after that. And this snowball-like effect begins to happen. And before you know it, you're doing the damn thing. Until something comes up. The biggest obstacle you've had to face. You don't think you can do it anymore. Your will is gone. And you're right back to where you started. And you're probably thinking, well, what the fuck do I do now? All right? As anyone would be thinking. And you may not believe it, but you already know what to do. That's right, you do. Remember the process about knowing instead of believing and outworking the voices? You must repeat this process and continue repeating it as many times as you need, because you're not just gonna do it once and be set for the rest of your life. It just doesn't work like that. It's a muscle you have to continue to exercise. So you can build it stronger and it becomes less challenging to stay on this path number 2. But in that same vein, it can become weak, which will make it feel impossible to stay on path number 2. So keep exercising this process and get comfortable with it, because it will stay with you for the rest of your life. I hope this video gave you some knowledge or inspired you to take action and do hard things. Peace out.